Measuring the production efficiency of a sewing factory involves evaluating the performance of the production process, including the speed, accuracy, and quality of production. There are several methods for measuring the production efficiency of a sewing factory, including the following. Standard minute value, SMV, efficiency. This measures the amount of time required to produce one garment or unit of a product and is calculated by dividing the total number of garments produced by the total time spent on production. Cycle time. This measures the amount of time it takes to complete one cycle of the production process, from the beginning of the process to the end of the process, and is a good indicator of overall production efficiency. Utilization rate. This measures the amount of time that machines are actually being used to produce garments and is calculated by dividing the time spent on production by the total available time, expressed as a percentage. Quality control. This involves monitoring and measuring the quality of the finished products, including the number of defects and the rate of defective products, and can provide valuable insights into the production efficiency of a factory. Labor analysis. This involves analyzing the labor costs associated with production, including the cost of labor per unit of production, the cost of materials, and the cost of overhead. Measuring the production efficiency of a sewing factory is important for identifying areas for improvement, reducing costs, and increasing productivity. By combining several methods, including SMV efficiency, cycle time, utilization rate, quality control, and labor analysis, a comprehensive view of the production efficiency can be obtained and used to drive improvements in the production process. Let's take a look at the most important SMV efficiency. SMV, standard minute value. Efficiency is a measure of productivity in the sewing industry, and it represents the amount of time required to produce one garment or unit of a product. The SMV efficiency of a sewing factory is calculated by dividing the total number of garments produced by the total time spent on production. To calculate SMV efficiency, the following steps are typically followed. 1 step. Determine the SMV of a specific garment or product. This involves determining the time required to perform all the operations necessary to produce a single unit of the product, including pattern making, cutting, stitching, and finishing. 2 step. Measure the production time. This involves measuring the actual time taken to produce a batch of garments, including machine setup, material handling, and machine downtime. 3 step. Calculate the SMV efficiency. This is done by dividing the number of garments produced by the total production time, expressed as a percentage. For example, if a factory produces 100 garments in 8 hours, and the SMV of the garment is 20 minutes, the SMV efficiency can be calculated as follows. SMV efficiency equals 100 garments 20 minutes per garment, 8 hours equals 125%. A SMV efficiency of 125% means that the factory is producing more garments than expected in the specified time, which is considered to be a good sign of high productivity. A low SMV efficiency, on the other hand, may indicate inefficiencies in the production process, such as machine downtime or bottlenecks in the production line. SMV efficiency is an important metric for measuring productivity and efficiency in the sewing industry, and it is commonly used by sewing factories to assess their performance and identify areas for improvement. The appropriate level of SMV, standard minute value, efficiency for a sewing factory will depend on several factors, including the type of products being manufactured, the level of skill and experience of the operators, and the overall production goals of the factory. As a general rule, an SMV efficiency of 80 to 85% is considered to be an acceptable level for a well-run sewing factory. This means that the machines and operators are producing finished goods at a rate that is in line with the expected production standards. However, some sewing factories may have a higher level of SMV efficiency, particularly if they are using highly specialized machines and have highly skilled operators. On the other hand, some sewing factories may have a lower level of SMV efficiency, particularly if they are using older machines or have operators who are less experienced.